trust is a big part of this program, not just for individually you, but I'm curious, in the time that you've been here, how much have you tried to build that trust? Maybe not just with Brock, but, with coaching staff and just maybe younger guys to, work ethic-wise.
Yes, sir. I think I've tried to build that trust in practice. I think that's where it all starts. I think you have to be able to show that you're capable of making plays in practice, and I think that also helps you at the same time. You build chemistry, and you also just build that confidence within practice of making plays. So I think trust has really came just from practice, just kind of knowing everything that I have to do and just trying to be perfect in it. And I think that's kind of helped me along the way. And then hopefully, I can be a great role model to younger players to, just always try and go hard in practice, because I think, practice does make perfect.
I was going to say, for the younger guys, your position group specifically, everyone wants the ball, but
yes, sir.
I guess how important have you tried to make it for those younger guys, saying, hey, you build that trust, the ball's going to come your way eventually?
Yes, sir. I think it's just at receivers, it's not a sprint, it's a marathon. So I think, you really have to just try to, like what you said, kind of, you just have to just keep on pushing. You just have to, one game is all it really takes for, your number to get called, and you have to be ready for it. And I think kind of all the receivers know that. So it's kind of really been great just to see everyone make progress throughout the season. And, I just can't wait for these last 5 games to see how we do.
You've had a lot of interesting moments, we'll say, from this season. When you look at where you were at the start of it to where you are now, how would you kind of assess where you've come at this point?
Yes, sir. I think I've made a big leap. Like I said before the season, I think, something that really helped me out was just knowing the plays and just knowing where I had to be at. And then I think that just kind of gave me confidence to kind of just go out there and play loose. I didn't have to worry about what play call is this, what do I have on this. I kind of just, now I just kind of go out there and I just play. So I think it's helped me out a lot.
When you compare that to the first game you had here against Louisiana, I'm curious, how much personal growth have you seen just from mentally how you approach the game?
Yes, sir. Mentally, I think that's really all football comes down to. If you're confident in yourself and you tell yourself that you're confident in yourself, then you're going to play confident out there. That first UNL game, I was confident in myself, but I wasn't necessarily ready to make all the impacts that were kind of put on my plate right away. And, I think just from the coaching staff and everybody else, they just believed in me ever since I got here. So, kind of my mentality came, they believe in me a lot this much. So, I think it's time for me to start believing in myself that much like the coaches do.
So I'm sure you want to move on from the called back touchdown from Saturday, but
Yes,
did you
yes,
expect it to kind of blow up nationally the way it has?
No, ma'am. I was hoping it didn't. I really didn't want to get tagged in a lot of the things, but I just thought it was cool, though. As a kid, I didn't. That's not the way I wanted to make it, but I mean, I'll take it, I guess. But just as a kid, I just remember, like seeing calls like that, or like people make big plays, and just it kind of like being all over the internet. So, for me to get a part of that, it was almost, like the little kid in me. You kind of made your dreams come true, and like, maybe people have recognized you. And, at this point, I just hope that everyone can recognize me, but not just me, myself, and just the team, really. So I'm just glad that we're able to, be on this platform.
Yeah, what did you wish people took away from the game rather than focusing on it?
I hope really people just took away that, like, we are truly a fourth quarter team. We play for 4 quarters. You're going to get the best out of us. We're not going to go down without a fight.